While I was deployed overseas, defending a country that wasn't even mine to lose anything for, my family sold my late wife's restaurant to my own brother-in-law for $1. I found out 3 days after landing back home, not from a phone call, not from a letter. I found out because I drove past the building and saw a new sign hanging where her name used to be. My wife, Elena, built that restaurant from nothing. 6 years of work. Every recipe was hers. Every table was hers. When she died in a car accident, the restaurant passed to me. It was already in my name on the county records, clean and simple. 2 months later, I deployed. Unreachable for weeks at a time. That's when her brother Marcus stepped in. He told my in-laws he was just managing things while I was gone, paying vendors, keeping the lights on. My mother-in-law thanked him constantly. Meanwhile, nobody called me. Not once. In 5 months, did anyone mention a single number, a single decision, a single change. When I stood in front of that building, staring at his new sign, I called my mother-in-law first. She hesitated. Then she said, "We didn't want to bother you while you were serving." I asked what that meant. She said Marcus took over the lease. The restaurant was struggling. The lease, not the deed. I owned the building outright. Elena had paid it off years before she died. So I drove to the county recorder's office the next morning. Property transfers are public record. What I found made my hands shake. A quitclaim deed, filed 3 months earlier, transferring the building from my name into Marcus's for $1. My signature was on it. I never signed anything. I was 1,100 miles away on a base with no notary in sight. That night, I called a lawyer I'd served with, someone who left the military to practice real estate law. I read him the notary's name off the deed. He went quiet for a long time. Then he said, "Give me a week." A week turned into 10 days. Then he called. "I need you to sit down," he said. I was already sitting. I told him to just say it. "Notaries keep a journal," he said. "Every signing, every thumbprint, every date. It's the law." I subpoenaed his. And silence on the line. Then his voice dropped. "Your name isn't in it." I didn't understand at first. He explained it slowly, like he wanted it to land right. No entry for that date. No record I was ever in that office. No record I was even in that state. "Somebody stamped a deed," he said, "without ever watching you sign it. That's a crime with a name. Notarizing a forged document." Then came the part that made my stomach drop. The notary wasn't a stranger. He was Marcus's college roommate. But that wasn't the worst part. My lawyer pulled the recorder's full chain of filings. Marcus hadn't just forged the deed. He'd also used it as collateral, 2 weeks after filing, to take out a small business loan against the building. My name, my forged signature, backing a debt I never agreed to. I confronted him myself. I walked into the restaurant, past the new sign, past the new menus with his name printed at the bottom. He looked up from the counter and froze. "You're back," he said, like that explained anything. I placed the recorder's printout on the counter between us. "You forged my signature, Marcus. Then you borrowed against it." He didn't deny it. He just said, "Your family wanted this to be easier for you." I looked around the dining room. Elena had built table by table. "Easier for who?" I said. "You stole her name off the wall while I was overseas. Tell me who that was easier for." He had no answer. The district attorney filed forgery and fraud charges within a month, once the missing journal entry confirmed everything. The bank, learning the collateral was fraudulent, called the loan immediately. Marcus's debt, not mine. The court voided the deed and restored the building to my name within 10 weeks. My in-laws, the same ones who praised Marcus for managing things, suddenly distanced themselves from him completely. My mother-in-law called me crying, insisting she never knew about the forgery. I let her talk. I didn't argue. I didn't need to. I reopened the restaurant under Elena's original name, same recipes, same tables, same photo of her by the host stand that Marcus had quietly taken down and replaced with his own. Marcus pled guilty to avoid trial. He served 14 months and still owes restitution on the loan he forged. He hasn't spoken to anyone in the family since. As for me, I run the restaurant now, exactly the way she left it. Every anniversary of her death, I close early and cook her recipes for the staff myself. Nobody mentions his name in that building anymore.